Hello and welcome to your reading, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is going to be a general reading for September 2020. Please take the messages as they resonate with you and your situation and as the energy unfolds for the month of September. I feel like September came really quick, guys. We are in Virgo season as I am filming this. Before hitting that record button, I was distracted by other things. I had so many interruptions before trying to record your reading. So I feel like that's symbolic maybe of something that might happen with you this month. So maybe you're going to be feeling like there's interruptions every time you want to start something or talk to someone or start a new connection or whatever it is that you are trying to start, because it does feel like you're starting something, right? Sorry, I'm just going to remove my stand here. It feels like you're just going to be constantly shifted in another direction. So the interruptions feel really significant for you in the month of September. Remember, time is an illusion, energy is fluid. So these messages might have already played out in the month of August or prior to September, or you're about to experience them on a whole new level. So let's go with the romance angels, Pisces. Pisces, we just finished that full moon in Pisces energy, and I know about you, that one was a heavy one for me, specifically because I am a moon in Pisces. My moon is in Pisces and my Mercury is in Pisces. So yes, I do feel that Piscean energy on a daily basis, and when it's an actual moon cycle, like a full moon or a new moon, gosh, is it heightened. So it does bring up a lot of emotions, a lot of sensitivity, a lot of triggers. Pisces is known to be, you know, the oldest zodiac sign. It deals with the past, it deals with our karma, it deals with things from our past or issues and wounds from the past coming up here. So speaking of past, okay, let's get one more and we'll see. But I do feel better now that that full moon cycle has made its way out. This morning I felt a little bit more energized, so I am really grateful that I was able to, you know, sit with my emotions and figure out the shadows that came through. So maybe that's something that you'll be encouraged to do, or maybe that you have been doing, right? Sitting with our emotions, worth waiting for, is the first card. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Like I said, I was constantly interrupted by so many different things before pressing play for your, pressing record for your reading. So it does feel like that, right? This card does symbolize that you're... See, the conditions have to be just right for something to happen, for something to be birthed, right? We're giving birth to something. When we're giving birth to a new relationship, it's like giving birth to a child. We're giving birth to a new home. We need to go through the period of the gestational period, I believe it's called, where, you know, things need to work themselves out in the womb, right? Symbolically, if we're dealing with an actual relationship that we're trying to manifest. So divine timing, oh God, we've been hearing that a lot lately in all the zodiac sign readings. So as we move forward, Pisces, we see children. For some of you, things are not moving as quickly or probably being interrupted and distracted by children. Can be your own children, correct? To be the children of this person that you are connecting with. Could be your own inner child or inner children, because we all have inner children within us that want to be seen and heard and healed and come to the, you know, our inner children just want to be noticed. Okay, and it's the parts of ourselves, it's, you know, we look at the inner children, we look at at what age were you going through a traumatic experience? Maybe you were going through a transition in your childhood, you went through some type of drama or trauma in your childhood. You really have to pinpoint the ages. At what age were you going through something? And obviously at that point you didn't have the tools and the capacity to be self-aware, but now as an adult you do. So it's looking at your inner children and how has your childhood influenced your issues in codependency. Codependency addictions are affecting your romantic life. You know, Pisces, we're known to be, and I'm saying we because I really feel like I identify a lot with Pisces energy. The codependency when it comes to Pisces energy has a lot to do with escapism, addiction. Escapism is a form of addiction, right? We're addicted to something because we don't want to face what's inside, right? We are going to escape what we're feeling on the inside by resorting to drugs, alcohol, shopping. You know, that's why they say shopaholics. You can also be really codependent on relationships, right? Really addicted to constantly being in a relationship, being attached to something or someone to help you fulfill that gap or that void, that emptiness that comes from your inner children, your wounds from your inner children. For some of you, like I said, you're dealing with children who, you know, you don't have it feels like you're pretty much attached to what's going on with them. So it feels like divine timing is at play. And it's free will, I feel like, as well. And then it says, let your friends help you. And I feel like the message of being open to receiving guidance and help and support and asking for help comes through a lot in my readings for all the zodiac signs, and also for the daily readings on Instagram and Facebook and here on the community tab on YouTube. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. For some, this is being discerning about who you ask for support, who you are relying on, depending on, because there is a codependency here, right? So who do you constantly associate yourself with that brings out the shadows of escapism and addiction and codependency? Oh my God. Ooh, hello spirit, ask for help. Yeah, we're there. Ask for and accept support from others. Pisces, I have goosebumps. Ask for help. So that's a really, really strong message that's coming through for you. It feels like for some of you, you are overwhelmed with children. There's an overwhelming feeling here that's heavy, right? Healing, yeah, healing the inner children, the inner child within you. And that's, for some of you, you're going to need to ask for help in order to heal. Consult a therapist or a, what's the word? It's at the tip of my tongue. Counselor. Spiritual teacher. Tarot readers. You know, we're here to heal. We're here to bring you these messages in order for you to really stop and be aware of the energies that maybe you just need guidance. You need a little bit more guidance and pinpoint your blind spots. I think that's what it is. It's when you get so caught up in your stuff, in your shit, in your life issues, you tend to forget. You tend to look at things from a very small perspective. So you have to really start looking at things from a larger perspective here. Yeah, gosh, you have an inner, you know, Pisces are very intuitive. And I hope the men that are watching too start to recognize that. Because Pisces is one of the most intuitive sign, and that's why I called my, you know, my business Intuition Tarot, because my gifts are through my intuition, and not all tarot readers are able to channel through their sixth sense, their intuition. They're able to channel through spirit directly. We all have different gifts, but my gift is of intuition because of the Pisces in my birth chart. So I think that for some of you, you need to tap into that, okay? Because this is coming in really, really strong. Inner knowing. You have an inner knowing of what's coming, of what you need to do. You just need to trust it. Recognition. Interesting. Okay, I feel like Spirit is telling me to read that one from the book. Recognition for me is recognizing someone's soul, on a soul recognition. You know, when you're in a relationship with somebody and they don't want to meet you halfway, and they kind of like ghost you, or they don't want to deal with, you know, the elephant in the room. They want to escape, right? Pisces, the shadow of Pisces energy is escapism, and we're going to just pretend like nothing is happening and nothing is there, and I don't want to deal with these issues. It's having that emotional maturity to recognize that other person's soul. And once other people recognize our souls, that's when we know, okay, we're on the same vibration. Okay, there's a soul recognition. If I don't recognize your soul and you don't recognize my soul, then what are we doing? Okay, we're not on the same vibration, we're not on the same frequency, we're not going to be able to understand each other from a different and higher perspective. Let me just find the book, because Spirit is saying we need to read the different meanings of recognition. But that's what I'm feeling with that card. So it's probably just going to confirm what I already told you. Okay, so it said everyone has their 5 minutes of fame. Ooh, someone's going to recognize you then. Interesting, you see? But this mermaid is saying it could be for a lot longer than 5 minutes. You've earned this incoming recognition. Okay, someone's recognizing you, or you're recognizing them, and it's coming from an inner knowing. So you might ask yourself, how am I going to know that he's the one or she's the one or this is the right person? Well, after doing the right healing and consulting with the proper people, the appropriate support system, which you got twice, well, that's how you're going to know. So you've earned this incoming recognition. Try not to let it go to your head or ego. Instead, let it go to your heart with deep gratitude. Appreciate and relish the acknowledgement that's coming your way. Wow. Your hard work is about to pay off, and you can now sit back and relax for a while. There's still more work to be done, but you'll soon see the fruits of your labor in the form of recognition and the benefits it brings. Enjoy the feeling of being appreciated while remaining humble. If your recognition comes with a financial reward, pay off any existing debts, then share your good fortune with those you love and care about. Or perhaps donate to a charitable organization. Use your position wisely and try not to let it change who you are. Perhaps you are, or someone you know, is about to be nominated. To be nominated for or receive an award. Being publicly recognized is a beautiful thing, and it's very well deserved, right? Or maybe you're being asked to put someone's name forward for public recognition. Interesting. However, this message about being recognized applies to your life. Know that moments like this are happy highlights and will create precious memories for you to treasure. If this card appears alongside the memories card, the messages of both cards will be reinforced. I just feel like here with the inner knowing and recognition, you're going to have an inner knowing, that inner wisdom to recognize the beauty of whatever it is that comes and presents itself to you this month, okay? But you need to really tap into that inner knowing, to that intuition, to the feeling body, which I'm pretty sure you can do, Pisces. I have no doubt about that. It's just about trusting that what we're feeling is accurate. Because Spirit is always speaking to us. It's just, are we opening up those channels of communication enough for us to understand and listen? What other messages do we have for Pisces this month? Big dreams. Oh, soulmate. Grief. Pause. Nostalgia. Yeah, a lot of you are going through major healing, and the healing work is going to be done within your soul tribe. Connecting with people, experiences that help you really, help you feel supported and heard and seen. Okay, inner child comes out again. You see children, inner child. It feels like you are about to make some progress in healing that inner child and figuring out and pointing out when in your childhood, because it does refer to past, so it can be your childhood. And again, we are always replaying our wounds and our patterns throughout our relationships that have to do with our childhood wounds. Okay? So, September, pause. This is why they are saying worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work. Now, it does feel like you're taking this pause. I feel like I just saw an orb. Ooh, okay. We're taking this pause in order to grieve. And I feel like this was the moon that did this, right? Today we're September 2nd, yesterday 3rd. Yesterday was September 2nd. The full moon happened yesterday. It was the most potent energy when it's at its fullest, right? So look, we do see a moon there. So it does make sense that you had to really feel your sadness, which I can totally resonate with. Now, after being able to take that pause and surrender to that grief, to that sadness, look what comes out. Big dreams. I don't know if you can see that properly. Big dreams. And again, there's a full moon that comes from taking that surrender and that pause button, okay? Look at this. This is soul recognition. This is a soulmate. It feels like Mars energy in the background there. And Mars is very, Mars is a sexual energy. Mars is the planet of, it's the warrior planet. It's the god of war. It does bring up sexual energy. And you know what? I was feeling sexual energy before you're hitting your reading, and that's something I forgot to mention. So it might feel you might feel physically attracted to this person. In a good way, right? For some of you, I feel like your dreams, your visions of what you expected this soulmate to be were kind of shattered, okay? So maybe this has to do a lot with you grieving about what now? I have all these big dreams. Are they actually possible now? Was it all in my head? Was it just a physical attraction? Because it does refer to the past. You're holding on to those dreams that you had in the past. And the more you sit with yourself, the more you're alone. And, this is very Virgo energy, and we are in Virgo season. So it does make sense that we are in that hermit retreating type of energy, right? And Pisces, don't get me wrong, we like to connect with people, and especially when people are more creative, on the creative side. However, we do like to retreat. We do like to be alone. So this makes sense that you're taking this time to really look back into the past and see what you need to recognize. And you have an inner knowing about what it is that you see and what it is that you feel. But it feels like you're going to need some type of support system during this time. Whether that's reaching out to a friend that is also going through a little bit of the same things, the same experiences, maybe someone that you grew up with. But there's some type of growth here that happens in September when you do take this time to slow down, look at your wounds, get the support, and really feel your feelings. You got to feel it to heal it, right? That's what everyone says in the spiritual community, and I completely am an advocate for that. You got to feel it to heal it. If you don't feel your emotions, you're going to continuously attract the same experiences with people from one relationship to another. So you can't expect a different outcome if you don't make any changes. Okay, we are at 19 minutes already. My goodness, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you are still holding on to something, right? And we do see that. Four of Pentacles, she's holding on. She's clenching here. Holding on to something from the past that might have obviously caused this sadness. Two of Wands. again, it feels like it's gonna be a time to really sit with our feelings. Look how she's just sitting there, and the Two of Wands is usually making a decision. Let's see if you progress from holding on to something to making a decision. You're at a crossroads. Are you going to Five of Cups? That's more sadness here. I was hoping to see more progression here, but Five of Cups. Okay, so you're wallowing in your sadness for the month of September. This is very Piscean energy. This is escapism. This is just getting lost in our illusions, getting lost in all these different options. Maybe for some of you, you might, again, be reaching out to the wrong people, connecting with the wrong people. That's a form of codependency. Seven of Cups. You might be dealing with someone who has all these options. Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning. But I feel like with this Ace of Wands, you see how her third eye is being lit here? It's lit up. The third eye is your intuition. It's seeing things from a different perspective. It's seeing things with a clearer vision now. Not being caught up in the illusions. This is not that. This is the opposite of that. This is really opening up. Opening up to our third eye, to our psychic intuition, our inner knowing. Page of Swords, someone here is investigating, is not communicating. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius could be a younger air sign, younger Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Again, they're understanding something. You see how we have the light bulbs? There's some sort of understanding that comes from what she's learning, what she's studying, what she's reading. Maybe that's the support that comes in and that's healing you. Judgment with the Sun. My goodness, you have two major arcanas here. So universal energy is, look how she's being transformed. She's really she's pushed to be in alignment with her higher self. This is a final decision, making a judgment call on whether you are going to come into this alignment or not. Because look at this, the Sun. We're going to end your reading with the Sun because the Sun is the most positive card in the deck. It's illumination, it's clarity, it's warmth. It feels good. I think whatever you're going through, whatever sadness, the wallowing with the Five of Cups, we're a bit confused. It's really going to bring illumination. It's going to bring clarity. I really do feel that. For some of you, you're meeting a Leo, making a judgment here call with a Leo. What was at the bottom of the deck? Three of Cups. Again, Three of Cups is very this energy, healing, coming together with people that are on the same page, that are in alignment with our energy. The people who speak our language, right? Not literal, but someone who speaks my language is someone who understands me and I understand them, right? It's that mutual understanding. And again, we see the light in that. The beautiful light. Success. Yes, this is what the Sun is about. Success. Victory. A good thing comes. It's blessings in disguise. This is what I'm feeling. If you believe. Peaceful resolution. Yes. Okay. Beautiful energy. Wow. If you believe. Keep your thoughts high. Keep your thoughts high, high frequency. Connect with people. We see people here. We're asking for support and for help that make you laugh, that make you want to, improve yourself. But you have to believe in what you deserve. You have to believe, you have to call that in. Peaceful resolution, everything gets resolved. Beautiful. Yes. You see, in this card, I really do feel like there's going to be a balance between the masculine and the feminine energies here. So before we meet our counterpart, so if I identify with feminine energy, I need to make sure that my masculine and my feminine energy within me are balanced before I'm able to attract and call in someone who has this balance between the masculine, sun energy. This can also be a sun for some of you, right? I mean, real boy, the sun is masculine. The moon is feminine. So this is what I'm saying. It's bringing those two energies together in equilibrium, and peaceful resolution feels like you're going to be at peace with these energies. Once you stay in alignment or become or transform or make that decision to focus on the good, because success comes with that. This is beautiful, guys. I am wishing you so many bountiful blessings for the month of September. Please do reach out if you need a personal reading through my website, through the book a reading tab. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. And yeah, let me know down in the comments if these messages resonated. And if not, well, listen, you got to check out your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs. Have a good month, Pisces, and I'll see you on the next one.